Hello Peter, we've got the transmission out of your 97 F250. This is what it looks like, the diesel pickup. This is what the inside of the transmission looks like when it is all apart. I'll go over a couple of things with you, and Amanda or Eric will give you a call with the cost estimates. We'll start with what we found in the pan. You can see on the magnet, you can see a bunch of material on there. This shouldn't be there, and obviously that's pretty thick with metal, and then there's clutch material down right there as well. So as far as the transmission is concerned, that's going to be obviously the reason why we suggested we need to take it out to fix it. That coupled with the P1728 converter clutch slip code that was stored. So obviously there's wear in there. When we look at the clutches themselves, this is the lower reverse clutch, comes on for first gear and reverse. You can see the steel plates themselves. They're nice and shiny, look okay. The friction surface is a uniform color, and so that clutch there wasn't slipping. This is the high reverse clutch, which is used for third gear and reverse. Same situation. You can see the steel plates are nice and shiny. Clutch plates are uniform color. This one is your overdrive clutch, same thing, shiny, uniform color, so no slippage there. This is the coast clutch. It comes on for your holdback when you're coming down a hill. You can see there's no slippage on that one either. This is the intermediate clutch, which comes on for second gear. Exact same thing as the rest of them. It shows signs of wear from being in the vehicle for a while, but not actually slipping. And finally, this is the forward clutch, and you can see same situation. The clutch itself is not burnt. And then finally, the holdback band. It looks like it should for a vehicle with this age. No slippage there either. The slippage is going to have come from the torque converter. There's some evidence of the converter coming apart. The camera may not pick up, but if we look at the bushing, you can see there's some a scoring mark down here, and the torque converter neck comes inside this hole. So when we have material come through there, it's generally from the torque converter, and that would likely explain the 1728 code that the computer stored. Another problem we found in there on this housing, this snap ring is the updated style from Ford. It's supposed to be locked in place there. We found it laying on top like that. So there's a spiral snap ring that the aftermarket came out with that actually wraps around on itself twice, and just won't do that. So obviously we're going to recommend we upgrade that to the spiral snap ring. The bearings, these are our Torrington bearings here. The camera probably won't pick up on them, but this bearing and this bearing have brenneling lines on them, so they're like lines that go across like that. The hardening is wearing off, so they need to be replaced, otherwise they're going to fail. We also have some wear on the center support. If we look at this area right here, there is this is where it contacts the case, so some of the aluminum here is worn away, and what we normally do is we machine this area down all the way around. So all the way around here we would machine off, and then we put a snap ring down on where this goes on top of. So this is actually sitting in the case like that. So if we put a snap ring down under here, then what we do is we have the whole contact surface here, and we eliminate that wear issue down the road. So the drums themselves look okay. That's your front planetary, it looks okay. Rear planetary looks okay. Your overdrive planetary is this guy here, same thing, it looks okay. Our ring gears, they're fine as well. On the recondition, this is a solenoid pack, so we've got on here we've got the different shift solenoids, and then this guy here is the pressure control solenoid. So on the recondition, the pressure control solenoid is an active solenoid, so it's buzzing like that the whole time the engine's running. On the recondition, we would normally change this piece with a new piece. You can't get just the solenoid by itself, but we would normally replace the pressure control solenoids as well on the recondition. There are some bushing wear, so the bushings are these bronze pieces that are like in here, and this guy right here. So the bushings, the camera won't pick up on the bushing wear, but those bushings are going to need to be replaced from just from wear, and normal mileage causes that. So there's also on the recondition, there's a modification we do in the pump. So on this part here, we actually join we plug a hole here, and then we're joining two areas hydraulically. So we're robbing oil from one area to put into the torque converter clutch, so that the slippage that you've had with that 1728 code, we effectively eliminate that. We've really good success with doing this modification, where, like I said, we plug this hole here, we drill a hole down there, so we're joining two passages to get that converter clutch to clamp on much better. So, as I said, Eric or Amanda will call you with the cost estimates, but that's a little bit of a rundown on what we found inside your transmission. Thanks.